Hey, my name is Jason. I'm a registered polysomnographic technologist, otherwise known as a sleep tech. And this is a review of the RespCare Hybrid Mask. So if anyone's familiar with the Hybrid line, it is basically a full face mask, but instead of having the mask come up over on the bridge of your nose, you have nasal pillows instead. So the other mask that is similar to this would be the ResMed Liberty, which I've done a review of and you can search. So some things that are very nice about this mask, the hybrid, is it comes with several different nasal pillow options. Now these are attached, but you can obviously cut them. So if, for example, you have one nostril that is larger than the other, you can, obviously we're going to snip that one off. You can have the large one in, and then you can put a small one in on the side where your nostril is a lot smaller. You can also have different heights. So if one nostril is up a little higher and the other nostrils, you can really dial it into your own specific face shape, which you are not able to do with the ResMed Liberty. Another feature that's pretty nice about this is it actually has this, it's like a chin hardness. Now, I guess it could be good or bad. Some folks notice that this gets a little itchy. You can always take a little piece of cloth though, like cut off some t-shirt and put the t-shirt material in here. But this is kind of nice because it feels like it holds everything together better. Kind of keeps your chin from falling back somewhat because it does seem to have a little lip on it where it curves up. It is comfortable. This is much lighter than the Liberty, the ResMed Liberty. One thing that I did not like about it, one was the exhalation port. So if you have a bed partner, you really don't have much you can do about this. This is pretty much going to blast straight forward. So if you're facing your bed partner, it's going to nail them. You can probably put some kind of a baffle on it if you really wanted to, but out of the box, it's going to blast. It's going to blast straight ahead. Another thing I wasn't a huge fan of is the headgear. The headgear is just a little bit. It's a little bit stiff. It feels a little cheap. It did fray a little bit more than some of the others. Like Fisher Paykel seems to make a really nice headgear. RespRonics seems to make a really nice headgear now. ResMed makes nice headgear. I don't know. This seems like RespRonics like 3 years ago. Anyway, another thing I wasn't a huge fan of is the clips. It has a very small, you can see that, clip system. Like you stick it in the hole and then you slide it over and it locks in. I thought it made it really tough. I prefer clips or something to hook it over, but again, that's just my own personal preference. Other than that, it does have the adjustment at the top, which makes it kind of nice. So blah blah blah, let's go ahead and put this baby on. These straps here pull the mask up, these here pull it tightly on the bottom, and then this on top will pull the whole mask up. Hello. So if you want to sleep on your side, it's best to have this at the edge of the pillow so it doesn't jam up into your face. But there's air shooting out right here. I can feel it right here. You can see how this and then these can bounce if it goes down.
So to get out of it,
so you know what, before we get more into this, my pillow is a Wamsuda Dream Zone. Someone asks my pillow like on every single video I do, and that's what it is. It's a Wamsuda Dream Zone. Super fluffy, I like it a lot. I sleep on my back. So it's good for back sleeping, and it's nice and soft and fluffy. So don't ask. Anyway, I do like this mask. I think personally I prefer the RespMed Liberty, but the advantages that this has over the Liberty, and they are big advantages, I believe, is that you can interchange the nasal pillows. So you can have one of differing sizes. This happens all the time in the sleep lab. You just kind of find the happy medium that works. Well, this one you can very much dial it in. The other thing that's nice is you can actually adjust the height difference of each one. They seem to have more of a like a shock absorbing effect, and I mean, what I mean is if it gets jammed up into it, it reacts very well to it. It cushions it much better. Another thing that I really like is it's just much lighter than the Liberty, and it also has this chin holding piece, which if you don't use some kind of a t-shirt material, it gets kind of annoying because it's real sticky and it kind of makes you itch. But if you put a t-shirt material in there, that really takes care of that. And that's pretty much it. It also creates a nice seal. What I don't like are the clips, basically. The headgear, headgear's headgear. You know, you can actually use a different headgear. You still have to use the same clips, but you can get a sturdier headgear. And, you know, it's like 10, 15 bucks or something through Amazon. Pretty much any, not any headgear would work, but most headgear would work. I think any of the Respironics would work quite well with it. But you're just going to loop them through this universal slit right here. Anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. This is a good option for a hybrid mask. Again, it's great for people who have problems with leaking up around the top of the nose, because the nasal pills just go directly into the nose. Also, anytime someone has nasal breakdown where the mask is pushing on here and causing pressure sores, bypasses that, makes it real nice. That's it. If you have any questions, please visit my website, freecpapadvice.com or freecpapadvice.com/forum. And that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and please feel free to join our forum. Thank you.